Hello, 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 and welcome once again to a Prog Reborn. My name is M. Coastler, and this is my progression style playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. If you don't know what that means, you can always check out in the description below a link to my introductory video. Or if you happen to be in the live chat, you can type an ! Intro to get a link to that same video. If you like what I'm doing, I would love for you to drop a like on either the stream or the VOD. It doesn't really matter. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to know when I next go live, if you happen to be watching a VOD, you can always subscribe to the stream to get those go live notifications. Currently the best and easiest way to do so. Word of warning, this is not a reaction style playthrough. This is not my first time playing through the game. My main character is current, as of this recording, patch 6.5. We are about a week away from patch 6.55. But even then, I will be current with the patches on my main when that comes out. So if you are worried at all about any sort of spoilers, from game, for Dawn Trail, all is fair game. I may or may not give additional warning prior to me speaking about something that could be a spoiler from this point, patch 2.0, to patch 6.5, all the way through Dawn Trail. So if you are sensitive to that type of info, this is your warning to get out now. Alrighty, so where did we leave off yesterday? Yesterday was mostly finishing off hunting logs, doing a couple of quests. It was kind of a grab bag day. We started with the MSQ, and then there was a big jump in experience necessary before we can move on to the next MSQ. We have a couple of jobs that could take it. We need to be at level 49, so the warrior or the monk could take it. But I think what we're going to do is, just to try to keep everybody in line, we're going to take some time today to do some of the quests over here in St. Coinax, clear out some of these quests that take me back to some previous locations that we've been to, and maybe do a dungeon run as our white mage here to get them up. I think we'll go ahead and just start that queue up immediately. We still need, in our dungeons here, we still need to do, we did Zamail the other day, we can do Armvale, which is always a fun time. Let's go ahead and queue up for that one. Then, while that queue is happening, go ahead and do some quests here. We have these two quests over here. Both of these technically aren't available in patch 2.0, so I'm not going to do them at the moment. And I looked up all these. These seemed like they were related to the beast tribes, or the tribes. But they actually aren't, which is interesting. So we can go ahead and do them regardless. Merchant and Mender. I love this music. I think it's some Final Fantasy III stuff, but I'm not 100%. Do this fate over here. Oh, I keep forgetting that I need to go and do the... Need to go and fix up my next ranking. That's the word I'm trying to get out. Kind of bullied here. But we'll kill him before he kills us. So I don't forget it. Ooh, that's awesome. We already leveled up. So what else do we have? Summoner? Summoner still needs a level. While we're at it, or while it's on the top of my brain, actually I think you're still my home point. Go ahead and see if we can rank up. We're at 6K, which I think was my guesstimate on how much we actually needed. The top end of my guesstimates. Yeah, it was only 4K. Much easier. The side of the elementals, I hereby convert you. Right, he just says the same stuff. So does that get me the next rank here? No. I need to get another promotion. Yeah, so I need more seals. So, given that, let's head back to Mordona. Keep on hitting some fates. Got a couple fates over there that we could do. Yeah, it might just be better to do some fates so that we can get our rank up. Just a reminder, I go into this in the video, but if you're playing a non-insane way, like I am, you wouldn't have to worry at all about this, these seals and stuff, because you would be doing your daily duty roulettes. Or seals for doing those duty roulettes, and that would get you so much of your seals that it wouldn't even really be a thing that you'd have to worry about. But when you play in this insane manner, like I am, you have to worry about how you're getting those seals. At least until you get a switch after I fight this guy. At least until you reach where you can start doing the expert deliveries. Don't have thin air yet. A little off. One. No one's near me, so. Cool. A little slow. I imagine that has a lot to do with me having to spend time grabbing all these fools. We're already through the worst part of Ormvale. Just that very first section. Tank's doing exactly what I would do in that situation, but you're not the tank. You can't trust that your tank's going to do the same. Cool, cool, cool. Sure we don't pull anymore. Fine. Right, I don't actually have Medica 2. That's why everything felt weird. I was like, I wasn't hitting anybody. I felt like I wasn't hitting anybody with my AoE because I wasn't seeing the region popping up. But we're not at Medica 2 yet. We will when we're done with this dungeon, though. Almost certainly hitting level 50. Cool. I didn't realize my staff had that animation. That's a pretty cool animation for such a low-level item. Cool. So we got one to level 50. Let's see, we could go back in as a scholar, or I could queue up. Maybe queue up as a bard, or maybe a paladin. Let's queue up as a paladin. Switch back to summoner. How much time we got left on this? We got plenty of time. Line of sight because of this one single tree. I wonder why there's a different color for you have something that's aggroed to you, but you are not aggroed to it. Baits on the other side. Looks like there is. Quickest to jump back over like this. See if I can make it to the fate unscathed. Got all these hippogriffs in the way. Hoping I can get this kill before the Q pops. The other person helping me. Wasps on us. Sick dodge on that slash there. Ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-da-bum. Cool. Not convinced that we won't just get murked if I try pulling all of them at once, so... Small pull. Also didn't want to thread the needle like the other tank did. I do like when bosses can get stunned, because I like being able to do that, being able to maintain uptime, that kind of stuff. Literally everything on there. So we're going to take it a little slow while I'm letting my cooldowns replenish. Boom, 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 boom. Cool, cool, cool. 40 as well. Or sorry, 50 as well. I've mentioned this before, but yeah, so like this Vega. So I try to keep like the quests that I do as true to what you would find in 2.0 as possible, but things like items and equipment and stuff like that, you know, obviously there weren't astrologians in 2.0. Should I pass on astrologian gear? How far do I take it? When I start having to do big fishing, do I throw back fish that I catch that weren't added until patch 2.4? Right. Yeah, at some point it gets a little too much. Let's see, what else do I have? My next lowest is Bard, and then Scholar, Summoner, Black Mage, that kind of stuff. Let's do these quests as Black Mage. Wandering Breeze fears that an expedition from the Sons of St. Quinac is about to become Gigas fodder. I have here a message from an expedition to the south. They are troubled by Gigas, and fear an attack must soon come. Head south forthwith, and if you would help us. Very straightforward quest here. Sneak around, or are they going to see me? Be able to sneak around. An adventurer, you come from the main camp. We feared the message would not reach you in time. The harassment by the Gigas grows daily and... Whew, that was a close call. Hey, Kazima, you were about. I better return to my work. History never waits. Bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. Reputation precedes you, M. Slew the Gigas, I hear. The rest should keep their distance for now. The Gigas were part of a tribe from Abalathia's spine, uprooted by the calamity. We seek knowledge from under the ground. They seek a new home upon that ground. The fray cannot be avoided. Honoring Brig has a recurring Gigas problem he would like to solve. It would seem our trouble with the Gigas outlives the troublemakers themselves. The creatures stole some research documents, of all things. We may have underestimated them. Why would they steal such a thing? What hidden aspects do they have? We must know more of their ways. Since observation is out of the question, we must collect artifacts. Thaliak's razor dictates that we go straight to the source, Gigas. Your task is to slay 4 of them and collect anything of interest upon their persons. So we know that they steal. We think that they're stealing for a purpose, but we don't consider them worthy of capture or conversation. We just go straight to, they're in our way, murder. Are Gigas supposed to be like... Is this just the model of... that we saw during the, model's slightly different. There was that fish-eyed monster creature in the keynote. No, they don't have same face. They probably have some similarities, structure, but it. Your turn. I see you've not been idle. Did you find anything of note? Prized possession of a Gigas who no longer possesses the capacity to possess it. What's this? Pieces of crystal? I don't understand why you would... Oh, they are all carved to some degree. Interesting. They each have a certain statuesque quality to them. This one, in particular, is recognizable. It's crude, but it is the likeness of the Crystal Tower. I cannot see a Gigas taking the time to shape such a thing solely for amusement. I'd almost forgotten, but there was a report 2 moons ago from another party molested by Gigas. They too encountered such a crystal, and from their studies they made out 2 words, holy place. The Gigas may venerate the Crystal Tower. This may explain their migrations following the calamity as well. We observe the Gigas from a place well hid. After placing this likeness in plain sight, we naturalists lack the necessary training to risk such an observation, but I have every confidence that you will remain undetected. Let's see, let's start this fate. The Gigas, they're everywhere, and they won't stop. And they won't stop smashing our things. Okay, that's what you're supposed to read it. We were on our way back to Ishgard to share this moon's findings with the Holy See when out from nowhere, a band of scantily clad, muscle-bound thugs appeared waving their massive weapons, running hither and thither, crushing crates left and right. It was all my companions and I could do to steal away to safety with whatever we could carry. We were too tuckered to attempt to garrote them by ourselves, and would be more than grateful to he who might assist us in driving off the Gigas. Hey, we did it. Most circumstances, I commend you on your bravery and send you on your way. A box that resembles a piece of elegant masonry, containing a 2-scale replica of the Crystal Tower carved from crystal. You observe them. What I would not give to have been there. What manner of things did you see? After smoothing out the crumpled piece of parchment, you're able to discern a list of findings scrawled upon it. This is from the documents reported lost to the Gigas. You'd thought it had been carried off pell-mell, but you say one who looked the chief among them had it. Taurus sketched the Crystal Tower from the records and kept it as a precious thing. Must conclude that the tower is indeed holy to them. Gigas have been known to lead other giant kind, for they have the cleverness for it. If they can lead, they can create an army. If they can worship, they can start a crusade, or as history tells us. These are matters we must be mindful of. Thank you, M, for risking so much for this knowledge. You're, going a little too far there, buddy. Come back for the hippogriffs. Fight the big hippogriff first. Ass. Cool, pretty close. 49 here with the Black Mage. I like this guy saying had enough when he's clearly losing the battle. Nozzle Doozle has a gentle task in mind for your first service to the Sons of St. Cornac. The Sons of St. Cornac draw together the finest minds in Eorzea in order to bend their combined strength upon the Allegan question. With such a lofty mission come certain sacrifices. We all left our homes, our friends, and our families to be here, you see. Many a sob has been stifled in the camp, I'm sure. Some of us will be here for moons, others for years. We know not what we shall find or when. Until then, there are the letters full of news from home. Will you take these letters to the Sons? Hardly a task for an adventurer, but it'll give you the opportunity to see the camp and speak with some of our party. Letter from home. Thank you, adventurer. Sealed communication decorated with a gold leaf and raised lettering. Oh, we were at the Fronstery together. What does she want? He's to be wed. She's with two of him, the great galloping oaf. That'll never last. This joke already before. There must always be a Leech King. A letter. That's a first. Would that 'tis no ill news. Let's let this thing go by. A sealed communication containing an ordinary yellowing envelope. From the pater. Surely the mater is not ill again. On the contrary, she's recovering from her dropsy, demanding I turn home and give her grandchildren. Nafka be praised, a letter from Gridania. It must be from my wife. Sealed communication decorated with a pressed dried flower. All well and prospering. She says that... What? She writes that she has taught our daughter to say Papa home soon. I can talk, and I missed her first words. It's only been 3 moons since I last saw them. Thank you, M. Even a vexing letter serves the noble purpose of keeping the sons moored to their lives, you see. I've known other digs where we lost all sense of the world beyond the day's grid. Sons of St. Cornac claim their genesis in Charlayan, that shining city of learning. We are all races and clans united by our passion for the truth about the ancient Allag civilization. The anthropogeographer Rambrose is the leader of this endeavor. If you mind to stay a while, I might behoove you to speak with him sooner rather than later. You feel the call of the road, but when a mishap strikes, Nazzle Doozle has one more call on your time. How fortunate to have you here. One of the researchers excavating the lakeside has tumbled down a hole. Remains there still and has wounds that need tending, but his team traveled quite light. They lack the necessary supplies for his rescue. Will you take this length of rope to the lakeside for the rescue? After that, you must hasten to Revenant's Toll and tell Kakamehi to dispatch medicines thither. You're already much in your debt, if not in gil, then in spirit, but may I impose on you one last time. Big old train coming by. I think we passed the engine though. Hello? Think the 12 you're here. He fell right into this hole. Thinks he broke a leg. We have to get him out before he passes out again. The pain seems to be bad. Have you any rope? This brambleweed rope, twisted from thinner ropes, appears strong enough to support the weight of a grown Rogadin. Good and stout. I can fish him out here by myself, but once he's out, he'll need some true physicking. Go around to Revenant's Toll and tell him to send potions, buckets of them. See him? No. It's the theater of the mind. Long time no see, You busy at Saquonix? Fine. On accident, eh? On the physics, sure. I'll get what's needed to the suns. Ran all the way, go sun those souls. You earned a rest. Bum bum bada bum. Stupid hippogriff right over here. Hey, you got the adventurers back. One more. Should do it for the fate. I ain't moving this time. Fate pops right as the other one finishes. Cool, cool. Quest right over here. Moon Sliver and me. Clin has a theory that is out of this world. Are you M? I'm called Clin. Is it true that adventurers are bound to secrecy whenever they undertake a commission? Excellent. You see, I am here for a reason of my own. The lesser moon, Dalamud. The others may burrow even deeper in the ground, but I look to the sky. 5 years ago, Dalamud flushed like the face of an old king, most wroth before its swelling bulk fell to the earth. I am consumed by the desire to know more. One of the fragments of the baleful satellite landed in the Singing Shards, and there I took myself and have been excavating ever since, until an elder Hapalit came and seized the precious artifact. I must have it back. It means everything. You must slay this hated Hapalit and return the fragment to me. I know its weakness well enough from the most dismal encounter. Here is a pepper bomb to use on that fell creature. It was only by flinging a basket of the same peppers in its face that I escaped with my life. Because you've got to weaken it to become, for it to become killable. Where a fate spawned. Good. The way downstairs. Perfect timing. Let's do Fate as a bard. Boom, boom, boom. Let's switch to Bard because I didn't want to have to do this. You don't have to use a bunch of healing potions. And Bard needs a level up. These fates seem to be popping off rather often. I feel like sometimes you run into, oh, no wonder I'm dying so much. Why am I getting my ass kicked? I feel like in other places you're kind of having to wait around a lot for fates. Here they are popping, as they say. You heard that little noise. Saw that little animation. That usually means that something got spirit bound. That's why I checked. Person just sitting here playing on their phone. Did you retrieve it? Have you the fragment? Small piece of blackened metal that may be from the outer shielding of the now fallen satellite Dalamud. My precious specimen. There's much to learn, but see you this earth-shaking discovery of mine. The fragment is made of no material known to Eorzea, save for that which has been unearthed in those Allegan ruins. What if Dalamud was a thing man-made, created by the sons and daughters of Alleg, and cast into the sky? This is a powerful piece of evidence I hold again in my hand. First the Crystal Tower, now Dalamud. That a civilization could exist capable of such creations makes my calculations shiver with all jadedness shrivel. It's a good time to be alive, M. Thank you for all you have done. I wonder if it's more exciting to be in these folks' position where they are living in a world that came after, or they are discovering a technology, a technologically rich civilization that surpasses their own, or living in that civilization. I would imagine this is more exciting because it represents a breakthrough, whereas opposed to living in the civilization, you know, the most technologically advanced, powerful civilization in the world. It's like how you are living in present day Earth, right? Present day humanity. Rambrose has reasons to look concerned, for even a single hippogriff attack is no joke, let alone 3. You're the adventurer M, are you not? Several of our surveyors have been wounded by hippogriffs in the crystallized area to the north. It is astonishing how fleet and fierce they are in this region. Yet we must teach them to flee, not charge, when the sons of St. Quinoc are about their scholarly business. I suggest you call a few of these hippogriffs so that they might learn this lesson. Might be the start of a fate there. Even see this thing here. I was like, what am I getting caught on? our protector returns. Thank you for performing your duties with such speed. You're able to plan a survey this very afternoon. These ruins of ancient Allag represent entire branches of lost knowledge. It was the Allegans who built the Crystal Tower, or so the best theories say. If that is the case, could these ruins not be the remains of a village, nay, a town for workers and their families? Does it hold the record of their lives, spent erecting the shining edifice that beguiles us today? All the research on the tower is at a standstill. They are stymied by its perfection. But here, we may learn something at least. At least that's what I hope. Done with the Sons of St. Coinax stuff. Means we can start heading to clear out some of these other quest lines. Slayer of Titan returns. The Slayer seeks something of the Ooh, yes. What is it that you seek? So you would have us join your fight against the Amalja. Ooh do not care for the Lizardmen, it is true. But the Ooh fight no battles but their own. That is why the tribesmen... What is what my tribesmen will say? I am not unwilling to help you, but I know you better than they. Nun wears a brooding expression on his face. The word of the Nun is law. Those who turn a deaf ear to the Nun, they will no longer have ears. I could order my tribe to fight for you. It would be good for you, yes. But would it be good for the Ooh? That's a question. You've proven yourself to me, but to many of the Ooh, you are just another outsider. If you would earn their trust, you would do it yourself. Speak to my tribeswomen, and hear with your own ears how they feel about you. We did all your quests over here, so, The Ooh fight whom we want to fight, and when we want to fight. This is so difficult for an outsider to understand. Join your fight? Why would the Ooh help an outsider when we have problems of our own? It's weird that only the Ooh seem to have this speech impediment with rolling their R's. I answer to the Nun and none other. Begone, outsider, this is no place for you. I've heard tales of your strength, and if you're strong, why do you not fight your own battles? You've returned, but I would ask you leave me. I am first and foremost, and then to my people. Their needs concern me more than yours. Noon has received ill tidings. Outsider, I told you to... would help the Ooh. You outsiders puzzle me. Or you're fool to refuse your aid. I'm told that some of my tribeswomen have been ambushed and captured by the Lizardmen. If the rumors are true, they bear grave wounds. The Ooh are no strangers to death, but to fight without a fair fight? There's no way for an Ooh to die. I ask you not to rescue them. If they are truly Ooh, their pride will not allow it. Ease their wounds with this salve and they will take care of themselves. Let's see. Can you actually go across? Yeah, you can. Boom, 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 boom. Be able to get to this one. Watch yourself, stranger. Wounded or not, my claws are still sharp. Traditional blend of herbs and sandworm blubber used by warriors of the Ooh tribe to soothe battle-weary joints and muscles. I know not why you helped me, but I thank you. Another one over here somewhere on the other side. I'd sooner die than defeat the lizard men. Thank you, friend. Will not forget the stat. Sir, where are... Good. There you are. Shit. Breathless huntress. The pain. Thank you, stranger. By your kindness, I live to fight another day. Three have returned. The missing three have returned. Returned with lizardman heads. You're a true friend of the Ooh, outsider. I think we're going to call it here before we get too much further into this. Thank y'all so much for watching. Anybody who might have stopped on by, anybody who's lurking, anybody who catches out the VOD. Thank you so much for checking out my content. Usually give a like on your way out. That would be super appreciative. And like I said at the start of the stream, if you'd like to know the next time that I do go live, best and easiest way to do so is to hit that subscribe button. If you are actually live, you'll see the community Discord link posted in chat by my bot there. Still working on some of the kinks on the posting the announcements there, but that's another option that you have for knowing when I go live, getting those announcements on Discord. So yeah, we mostly today just continued leveling. We did a couple of dungeon runs to get some of our quicker queuing jobs up to level 50. Still have Scholar, which we'll probably do next stream to get up there, and we're really close on Black Mage. Get them to level 50. I think tomorrow we might do the, yeah, once we get, well, I guess Bard still needs a little bit of work. So I think maybe next stream, whether that's tomorrow or whenever, we'll probably work on a dungeon run with Scholar, get Bard to at least 49, and then everything will be at 49, so I would feel comfortable continuing on with MSQ. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you